YouTube.
I'm in the right direction. I'm into this ocean. Traveling in slow motion. Paddling with the question.
Hello, everyone. How you guys doing? Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Meet the Shu, and I'm Sade.
And I'm Nina.
Yes, today we're gonna have a discussion with Al Kendrick. And Al Kendrick, we're gonna let you introduce yourself and let everybody know what's going on and what you're doing in life and what kind of work you do right now.
Okay. Well, my name is Alkendricks Henry. I am a new owner of a restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've owned the restaurant for some time. We just opened, open restaurant.
Okay.
So we did like a soft opening on Friday over the weekend, and this is actually our first full week.
How was it this weekend? How did you do?
It was crazy.
I bet.
It was like actually like it was just like exciting, to be honest. And like at first I was kind of scared, like because I didn't know how the turnout was going to be, and I thought like when we get the soft opening Friday that we were pretty much going to like only family and friends would show up.
Right.
So back up for a second. When you say soft opening, what do you mean by soft opening? Because a lot of people don't know what a soft opening is. To kind of elaborate a little bit more.
Okay, so a soft opening is just something where it's like a test run to see what people will like, what's better, like, and it's also to help us get a feel for our operation, how we want to do things, like how many workers we will need, if we will have to be present, and things of such nature. So it's like a soft opening to see what people love, and it also gave us the opportunity to try out, like, give people the opportunity to taste our like own sauces and everything.
Nice. And could you give us a run? What's on your menu and what did sell out first?
Okay. So the restaurant is called Jus Chick-hen, and
who made that? Chicken. What made you go to Jus Chick-hen? What made you do chicken?
It was something that it was like a collective idea, to be honest.
Okay.
It was because I wanted something simple but catchy at the same time.
Okay.
So it's like Jus Chick-hen, and we mostly sell chicken products. So it's like that was like the whole thing.
Okay.
So what sold out?
Chicken.
I mean, like a chicken sandwich or just fried chicken.
Chicken wings and egg rolls, the jerk egg rolls.
Ooh, jerk egg rolls. Get out of here.
Oh, wait. So what goes with the jerk egg rolls? What do you eat with that?
So it's pretty much like a side.
Okay.
And one order consists of 2 egg rolls.
Okay.
And you get it like with jerk sauce. So, like inside is like jerk chicken with the cabbage and everything, cheese. And that sold out. That was probably the first thing that sold out.
Okay.
And then chicken wings kind of sold out too, like later on that night.
Okay.
And because we just like, and that's kind of what the soft opening was about as well, like getting a count on inventory. Like what do we want run through daily, so we can like restock without running out completely.
Okay. And what other sides do you offer?
So we offer like fries, onion rings, mozzarella sticks, like I said, like the jerk egg rolls.
Okay.
Excuse me. And that's pretty much it.
Okay, so no mac and cheese and stuff, no.
No mac and cheese, because we want the focus to primarily be the chicken.
Okay, cool.
Like that's really the focus.
Okay.
So
we have fish products as well.
Okay. And so prior to you having this restaurant, what was you doing before you opened up the restaurant?
Okay, so I graduated from Northern Illinois University in 2019. I ran a wholesale and real estate company.
Okay.
Or whatsoever, and I'm trading. I'm into like trading stocks and everything.
Okay.
Forex trading and stock options and stuff like that.
So how did you transition from the housing market into the restaurant. How was that transition?
Okay, so I really was just trying to like search for a passion because like once I graduated from college, I wanted to be a pharmacist.
Oh.
So what did you what was your degree in?
Health and human sciences.
Okay.
So it's like a degree. It's like a broad degree that's for like medical fields. It's like to push you to pick any broad like different field. So like like people in dentistry or like pharmacy or whatsoever can get like a degree in health and human sciences and then go on to like med school or whatsoever.
Okay.
And to answer your question, so like once I became like a pharmacy tech and I wanted to be a pharmacist and I didn't like it at all. So it was like overwhelming and like disappointing at the same time. Like it was just like weird for me because it's like, what are you gonna do?
What didn't you like about being a pharmaceutical tech?
The fact that it wasn't only what I didn't like, it was how I seen like the quality of life for the pharmacists. Like they didn't have holidays off sometimes and things like they had to put in like vacation time, like sometimes even like a year early.
Wow. Oh wow.
And yeah, they had, a lot of them had to work like holidays and it didn't seem fun.
Okay.
Like to me it just didn't seem fun. So I always thought I didn't think it'd be like just like enjoyable, but I just thought the quality of life would be better.
It most definitely wasn't flexible for you. Your lifestyle and stuff. You would have no fun time at all.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
So with you going from being a pharmaceutical tech and then you went into the housing market, correct?
Yes.
And then so right before you go into the restaurant business, you was you said stocks?
I just do that like on my free time. I like to trade currency pairs, so like Forex, and then just like I like to trade in the stock market.
Okay.
I was using that platform really just to like do like it started off as greed and just like trying to flip money quickly, and then like later on down the line, I'm kind of like more into like long-term investments.
Was you able to succeed in flipping money faster though in the stocks?
For some time, yeah. And then like I said, it was greed. And like so sometimes, like for example, instead of being reasonable, I would sometimes hold trades longer because like if I had let's say if I had like a 50 trade win streak, I wouldn't want to break that win streak. So I would hold on to losing trades longer. So it's like with trading, it's like your mental. It's not more about the skills; it's more about your mental and your personality. To be honest, yeah, it's more like so. I have discipline, but I'm greedy. I was greedy. Now
so you was more of a short term investor than a long term. Yeah, I'm pretty much a long term. I like to sit it out and wait.
Okay, so when now with the restaurant, how long were you waiting to open? How long has it been since you first began on your journey to get the restaurant open? And what's some of the obstacles that you face with, because you weren't in the restaurant, you've never been in the restaurant business before?
No, I haven't.
Wow. Okay.
So it was like a process of like almost 4 years.
Oh,
and, wow. Yeah, almost 4 years because it was just an idea at first.
Okay.
It was just an idea. So the when it started, it was not just chicken.
Okay.
It was like a real brainstorming process, like brainstorming, trying to figure out a name, brainstorming, trying to figure out what products we wanted to sell, what area do we actually want to do the restaurant in, stuff like that.
Okay.
And the biggest obstacle to me, honestly, was dealing with inspectors and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because so I've learned a lot from this experience, and it was kind of harder for us because we use a space that was not previously a restaurant.
Okay.
So we had to convert it to a restaurant, and you have to fit those guidelines.
What was it? What was it prior to it being a restaurant?
It was an abandoned building.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just
You had to
straight
gut it out.
clean everything. Yeah, new.
New
Yeah.
ventilation
Yeah.
system, all that. Oh, that's a lot of
Yeah.
work.
Everything.
So what other obstacles, since I know COVID's been here for like, what, 2 years, was that part of a obstacle?
Yeah, COVID played a huge role in it.
Mm-hmm.
COVID, with things being on back order and everything.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so like just even getting like certain things that's like up to code, like fryers that's up to code, you know, freezers that are up to code. It was COVID definitely slowed the process down.
Okay.
Right. I can imagine.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so did how big is your staff?
The staff consists of, we work kind of like in a 3 to 4 man team. I'll say 3 to 5 man team.
Okay.
3 to 5 man team. Yeah.
Okay.
And like by me kind of being new, I'm still trying to figure it out.
Right.
Okay.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I work in here, to be honest.
So how
I
late
work
is
in
your
here.
days? What time do you get to work, and then what time do you leave?
Oh, I get to work probably like sometimes 6 or 7 in the morning.
Okay.
And what time you open? Actually open your store?
11.
11.
We open at 11.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Lunch rush.
And so, and then what time do you get home?
That's what it's about.
Yes.
That's what it's about, the lunch rush.
Uh-huh.
Right. What time do you make it home then?
I make it home probably like between 12 and 1.
In the
What?
morning?
12 and 1 in the morning.
Really?
That's why I'm so reluctant at trying to open this restaurant with my husband, because I already know it's gonna be some late nights. Probably don't even go to sleep, and it's difficult. The food
it's
industry.
definitely some late nights because a lot of people, and I didn't even understand it at first.
Mm-hmm.
I thought this was going to be smooth. I thought I was going to be able to put I was going to be part-time.
Oh
And
wow.
no, I have to give it my all, like
Right.
my all. I have to come here
Mm-hmm.
a normal day.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming in, checking inventory, you know, making sure everything is clean, making sure everything is prepped for the staff,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and just like figuring out ways, even brainstorming, you know, how we can do things better, creating a schedule like, hey, I want this person here today.
Yeah.
I want this person on the fryers today. I want this person at the register today, you know, stuff like that. And yeah, I kind of like, so I have like like inspection rules and like, you know, like the fines on my phone and my notes. So I just like do a rundown of everything.
Mm-hmm.
I do a rundown of everything, just like to prevent violations and everything.
Right.
And then like I leave pretty late. I kind of like to be one of the first people here because it's like, why not?
Right.
Right.
Why not?
Do you find it an obstacle to keep or find good employees?
Oh yeah, it's hard to find good employees because it's like your brand is on the line.
Yeah.
So and your name is attached to that brand. So it's pretty hard to find great employees. Like I have people coming up to me almost every day asking like, are you guys hiring? And even though we do need the help, I tell them no, because I don't know them from their previous job history.
Right.
You know, like this is not the hookup. This
Right.
is something to build off of, you know, like my name is on the line, like the brand is on the line.
Right.
So yes, it's hard to find good quality employees. Yes, it is.
So are you guys gonna be hiring anyone? Are you felony friendly?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Good.
For
And
sure.
have you
For sure.
had anybody from the halfway house or anything like that come and ask you to be a part of your team?
Right.
I haven't yet, but there is a felon on staff.
Okay.
Yeah.
And does he work or she work harder than, you know, work hard, like they want to be there, you know, to make the brand bigger and better?
For sure. Yes, for sure. A great worker.
Yeah. Most of the times,
Like he's great.
Okay.
9 times out of 10, when someone is a felon and they know they can't get a break anywhere else, they most likely are hard workers. Once they put their mind to it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're outworking everybody else.
Right.
Yeah. and see, and people don't understand like the whole like. See, I'm familiar with felons, you know,
Right.
so people don't understand like the way felons think. You have certain guys out here that's like, man, I'm not going back to jail.
Right.
I don't care what's going on. I'm not going back to jail.
Exactly.
I don't care if, and that's their mentality. So that's the way they kind of think. Like they don't want to go. They don't want to go back. They don't want to mess up. They don't want to be around nothing that's crazy. And that's pretty much like my guy. Like my guy, he like a cool guy. And I feel like the world view felons as like, I feel like they don't treat them as citizens.
Right.
When it's just like a person who really made a mistake.
Right.
Like when you hear a felon story, 9 times, like I wouldn't say 9 times out of 10, but some of them were pretty much doing things to help family.
Exactly.
Right.
And in my eyes, I don't really see nothing wrong with that because it's like you just have to play the cards you're dealt.
Right.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, and then people look at a person like me like, well, you went to college. Well, guess what? College not for everybody. It's not.
Right.
It's not.
Right.
Like, and while I was in college, I went from, that's why I became a man in college, to be honest. Like, it's where I learned to be more disciplined. I learned the importance of budgeting. When I first went off to college, I didn't even have a debit card.
Okay.
At all. So it's like where I learned about credit, where I just learned more about like how to be responsible and interact with everybody.
Right.
It's like sometimes coming from like more like, I would say, urban areas or whatsoever, you have like a set mentality about certain people and about certain things. And college changed that for me. College changed that for me completely.
Good. Yeah.
So with the way that the world is right now, are you guys preparing for if they shut down for COVID? Like, are you prepared to like for carry out or delivery or, you guys, offer that?
So we're also working on different specials and everything. Like, we were thinking of like ways to be like, to keep people, in line during like the hard COVID times. Like, if you spend a certain amount of money or something, you get it delivered.
Oh, nice.
Or the whole DoorDash and Uber Eats and thing. We're working on that as well.
Yeah, because I know your mayor changed some rules January 3rd. And what was those laws she changed? What, you had to have a vaccination card to sit in restaurants?
Yeah, to sit in restaurants.
Wow.
So I pretty much think the call-in orders would just be like much more, common.
Okay.
Right.
In times like that. Yeah, in times like that. I feel like we would just mostly have to like, the call-in orders would be our go-to.
Okay.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
So you guys are stop and go, like, right? Pick up and go. You're not, no dining in, right?
No dining in, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no dining in.
I think that's a better setup nowadays.
Right.
Just come and go, even with the trucks, the food trucks. That's perfect. But it's not work in the Midwest. It doesn't help for a food truck in the wintertime. That's the only thing.
Right.
But
and is so are you guys looking to franchise?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
To be honest, this experience is like really humbled me and changed the way I think. Like I can be honest, like I was like, before I would say the opening, to be honest, recent. Like my mindset was kind of different.
Okay.
Like, your I'm sorry for cutting you off. Were you about to say anything?
No, I was listening.
Oh, okay. Okay, so like, you come from, I come from like, you want to get the money, get the big house, get the cars, just like live a certain lifestyle. And I'm now my mindset is like, why does that matter when you own a business?
Right.
I can care less what people think. I own a business.
Right.
I can come outside bummy every day. I own a business.
Right. Yeah.
Like my title is Just Chicken's owner.
Right.
So I don't really care. And it's crazy how that mindset can pretty much shift just like from the weekend.
Right.
Yeah, it happens quick.
Yeah, and I understand now. It's like I had a great understanding of generational wealth, but now I'm just like, no, this is meant for me to franchise, so my kids can work here.
Oh yeah.
So my nephews can work here, my nieces, my cousins, stuff like that.
Do you have any children?
No, I do not.
Okay, but you're gonna have children.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yeah, like within like a year or two.
No, he said within a year. He said that's fast. That's
right.
good though.
Yeah,
That's
like,
right.
it's time because it's like I do want kids,
Uh-huh.
but I'm like the only person, like even out of like my mom kids, I'm the only child that don't have kids. So I don't want
Okay.
my kids to grow up being lonely with no cousins their age or nothing.
Right.
Right.
So,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yes. Yes.
So you're okay. So right now, what is the restaurant? Is it uh just on the weekends, or what is it? Tuesday through Sunday, Saturday? Like what days do you guys have off?
Tuesdays through Sundays.
Okay.
Tuesdays.
So Monday you're closed.
Yeah, Mondays we're closed.
Okay. And your hours are from 11 to 11?
Yeah,
Or what?
we're actually working on that because it's definitely like 11 to 10ish. You know,
Okay.
it's really 11 to 11,
Mhm.
but we're kind of learning what's better for us and like just like the workers or the team members or whatsoever.
Okay.
We're like figuring it out like, oh, it's probably better to close at this time. But the original plan was 11 to 11. But we're
Okay.
still trying to like figure it out so that everyone like don't get like overwhelmed. And
Right.
Okay.
Right. I know.
Yeah.
I know. Right now, like some of our restaurants are closing at 9,
Yeah.
8.
Earlier.
Yeah.
No, not past 10 o'clock.
No. So that's
Yeah.
why that's good
Yeah.
that's good that you're you know, letting it out there that so you'll probably be more open till 11 more like Friday and Saturday
Yeah, like
versus during the
that's what we're
week.
trying to get into. Yeah, that's what we're trying to
Okay.
get into.
'Cause-
Just extend the hours on weekends, but on like weekdays, you know, just like it's like much chill, you know.
Okay.
So might close early. Yeah.
You don't want to burn yourself out.
To me, it's all about the process.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You don't want to burn yourself out.
Yeah, pretty much. It's all about the process because after it's like with this restaurant, you're never like not working.
Okay.
You're always working. Like I'm working a lot before the restaurant opens.
Okay.
When the restaurant opens, it's pretty smooth. The real work is when the restaurant is closed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the real work is when the restaurant is closed. Like just like deep cleanings, you know, making sure all food how it like it's presentable.
Right.
It's clean, like cleaning the meat, everything. That's where the real work starts.
Okay, so I know you have probably a goal. So what is your goal to open up your next restaurant location?
By my birthday,
And when's your birthday?
November 12th.
Okay.
So like
this year.
6-8 months from now.
This year.
Yeah,
That's good.
I'm taking everything to buy another restaurant.
Yeah.
I'm not spending I'm gonna pretty much like pay myself like to like my living expenses.
Right.
Pay myself for my living expenses pretty much. And I plan on dumping everything back into
The business.
Jus Chick-hen to get
That's
another.
smart. That's a smart move.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
like-
is.
Like that's why I say like my mentality kind of changed once I seen how big it can actually be.
Oh yeah.
Like in the beginning, I'm like, oh, once I get the restaurant open, I'm about to go get this car, you know, like stuff like that. I won't be able to handle this. But now it's like, you like,
Reinvesting.
come on, man, invest.
So
Invest.
with the restaurant business, you know, you always hear about, you know, the roller coaster of it, right? So what are you doing to prepare yourself for, you know, in case you have a flat time to where, you know, the community might, you know, they might be, because it's COVID, so they might, you know, be tight on funds or whatever, or shortage on the food, especially with what is going on with the world right now as far as like the food right now is just the grocery stores are real scarce and you know they're not really having too much, you know, your trucks might not make it to you. So what are you doing to prepare yourself for, you know, anything, any mishaps?
Okay. To me, the key is and it goes back to money. I feel like just don't spend your money, don't blow your money,
Right.
because at the end of the day, it's not always about making money. It's about serving the community.
Right.
So if I'm in Jus Chick-hen all day and we on like a flat run and we're not making no money, my goal is keep it open. Just keep it open.
Okay.
Consistency is key.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
like you give up, it's over.
Right.
It's over. Keep it going.
Yeah.
Losses come with it. You know, just keep going. Keep operating. Keep operating. No matter what goes on, keep operating.
Right.
Keep operating.
How is the community? How is the community? What's the feedback you got this weekend? What are the things that they're telling you that they want?
The feedback is what's motivating me.
Okay.
I've never in my life ever heard, and it probably happened, but I've never heard of people calling a restaurant to give them a good review.
Oh, okay.
People calling the restaurant to give good reviews, and not one person, not two, not three.
Okay.
Like we probably received like 30-something calls.
Okay.
Right. Oh, that's amazing.
Yes, it is.
Like, and we kind of went. And then the thing about it is, we kind of went viral with no promo.
That's really good.
With
really
no promo.
Good. Just word of mouth.
We focus more on the quality.
Yeah.
Like, okay. I would be honest. So like the process for Jus Chick-hen, like, okay, let's say someone comes in, ordered the food. Once they order their food, you know, the cashier give them a copy of we give them a copy of the receipt and their ticket number, and we print another copy of the receipt for us to take back to the cooks.
Okay.
Like, we drop everything fresh.
Okay.
Fresh. Everything has to be fresh. So don't get me wrong, we do have to improve on, like, you know, the time it takes. But my thing is, listen, I would rather you wait and give you great food than to rush and you leave like you just like not satisfied at all and disappointed.
Okay.
That's my thing. As long as I keep my food fresh, I'm cool.
Okay.
I'm cool.
So that's what y'all's theme is. Everything is fresh. That's what's getting the people there is fresh food, and they don't mind the wait.
No, they mind the wait though.
Right.
They mind the wait.
Cause they were like, look, I'm hungry. I'm ready to eat now.
But the wait, they're anticipating the wait though. They're appreciating it because they're gonna get good food.
Yeah, but see, like they appreciate it after they eat the food.
Okay.
You know, after they eat the food, they be like, y'all took a long time, but it was great.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to send my family straight over there.
And so what we're in Minnesota, right? We're in Minneapolis. So what side of town are you on? Like, what's the fastest way for us to get there? Takes us roughly between 5 or 6 hours to get to you. So what side of town are you on?
He's on the
I'm on the west side.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So we'll hit the west side first.
Right. Okay. And so then you're closer to downtown. Is that close?
Yeah.
So you get downtown, you get west side before you get south side?
West side, downtown, then south side.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Yeah, that's how it goes.
Okay.
Look, I ran that road. I ran a lot.
You know.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so what else do you want to let the people know? So hold on. You said that by your birthday you're gonna have another location. Where are you coming? Where are you going first? Look, I said
right.
Coming.
No, she wants you to come here. That's what she said. Coming. She takes them. She showed your sandwiches online. You know, on our Instagram. My mouth was just watering, salivating. I said, "Girl," I said, "Is that here in Minneapolis?"
Yeah,
I was finna roll down. I said, "Cause I'm an hour and a half away. I was finna roll down to Minneapolis." I said, "Wherever you got that sandwich," she said, "Girl, this is Chicago." I said, "God, dog it."
Yeah, that's the hot honey chicken sandwich.
Ooh, Lord.
Okay.
That's what we're known for. That's what we're known for. Like that's like the killer, the hot honey sauce. The hot honey sauce.
Please don't talk about no more. My mouth.
So we're gonna have to come down there. We're gonna have to come down there and give y'all a live review, do a live podcast down there. Wait till y'all's open give y'all about 60 days.
Girl, I'm going there before 60 days. What you
She
talking about?
said
Shoot.
she's coming in a week.
I'll probably be there next weekend. Shoot. Like, salute.
That'd be great.
So where's the location that you're like all of the places that you would like to go? Outside of, we know you're gonna do one in by your birthday, but where's all the places? Are you gonna keep this a Midwest thing, specialty, or you want to do spread out like McDonald's, Burger King, go big time, or you gonna?
So my thing is we want to start in the Midwest.
Okay.
You know, because we're going to expand for sure. Like that's no doubt. Like we're going to get multiple locations, but you also have to do I feel like I also have to do my research because everybody don't like the same type of food.
Right.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So like I just feel like that's what the location will depend on.
Okay.
What type of food is sold in that community?
Okay.
In that area. And yeah, I feel like we are starting in the Midwest, but we plan to expand everywhere. You know, it's you know, sky's the limit. It's a dream now.
Right.
It's a dream.
Right.
It's like one has happened already. It's like, okay, I see that it's possible now. I see that it's possible. So now I'm looking more like 20 to 30 years ahead.
Right.
I'm thinking 20 to 30 years ahead. Like, okay, I'm 27 now. By the time I'm 50, I know for sure I can have 20 plus Jus Chickens.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
You know, that's how I'm thinking now. So I'm kind of like motivating myself and telling myself like, give this your all because this is where your break is. This is where, because I feel like now that I'm here, I feel like I know my purpose now. And I feel like pretty much don't nobody know their purpose until they reach that key moment. We think we know our purpose. And like how I spoke earlier about being a pharmacist, I thought that was my purpose. I don't think it is anymore. So I feel like this is my purpose, and this is where I'm going to dedicate my time to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
So with the you said it took you 4 years to get to this point. Give us a little little of the downside of it.
As far as trying to get funding and all that.
Trying to get the funding,
yeah.
Right. Trying to get the consistent employees, because you have people that's gonna say that they're gonna be on and say that they're not, and then you are able to hire, someone that has a background. So tell us how that process went.
Okay, so it started from an idea, then it goes from like the idea stage to, like you say, the funding, reaching out to investors. We start with family.
Oh, right.
Now, how was that? How was it, the family, like, cause I know the family done seen your success, right? Over the weekend. So the ones that told you no,
okay,
what they saying now? Cause I know they heard about how good it was, and when they had some money, they should have put in. And now they want to give you their money and they want to give you their time.
It's too late
so
now.
You got help from everybody. You got a hand from everybody.
So fortunately, I didn't have to deal with that.
Oh, okay.
Everybody was on board.
Oh, nice.
Everybody who spoke about the idea, who we talked to and everything was on board.
Okay.
So that was the best part. Like,
nice.
I didn't struggle in that area with like trying to find the team. The team was already there.
Okay.
The team was already there.
Now that's
it was more about execution. Like, are we willing to fight for this? Do we understand what we're fighting for?
Okay.
That was the key thing. Like, excuse me. Like, do we understand what we're fighting for? And yeah, some days you go in and you're tired, you're overwhelmed, and you want to say, screw this.
Right.
You want to walk away. Like, you have your good and your bad days.
Yeah.
Especially with like I said, back to dealing with the inspectors and everything. So you have your doubts, and like on this, and then the strip that we're on, which is like 16th Street.
16th and
what? Central Park.
Okay, I know what's that.
We're right across from the elementary school, Dvorak.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like you don't see too many restaurants on this strip, and the good ones don't exist anymore.
Okay.
So you have the doubts. I can say like the fear of failure, the fear of failure. That was here for, I would say, for a small time. But like we kind of like, my team and I, like we piggyback off of one another's like energy.
Yes.
If I'm down, they gonna come to me. Hey, they're gonna make sure I'm cool.
Okay.
Like we're not letting each other quit. We came too far. No quitting. No quitting. Like quitting is not an option. That's like out the window. So, it'll be times where, one of us we kind of want to like give up because you dealing with things from your personal life and everything. Bills because you have to remember throughout the time of really like dealing with the restaurant. For a while, the space was just a bill. You still have to keep the lights on.
Yeah.
You still have to pay the gas bill. So you get frustrated, and then like my team is like literally a group of strong-minded individuals, and I'm the youngest. So it's like you bump heads. I have to deal with being the youngest.
Okay.
So it's like.
How old is everybody? Older than you?
Probably like everybody like in their 40s.
Okay.
40s and up. I'm 27.
So they have a problem with listening to you being you're 27. They don't want to hear.
No. They don't have a problem with listening to me. They're like the motivation for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're my motivation. I sometimes don't feel into it as much as I should be.
Okay. Right.
And so, like that was previously before the opening.
Okay.
So, you just, I can admit I've had my doubts, but what always stuck in the back of my head was, along with them helping me and encouraging me, it was pretty much like me telling me like, so what are you going to do if you stop?
Right.
What are you going to do? You starting over.
Right.
You starting over. So it's like, you want to start over? No, not at all. So just probably need to go relax for a little second and get my head back right back in the game. And it's like that's like, let's say if I just have a moment where I'm just too a little bit emotional, and, because there's a lot of pressure and everything, it's like they calm me down.
Okay.
They're like they're like
speak
they're
life
like
back
my,
into
my ground. They kind of ground me in a way.
Yeah.
They keep me level headed. Yeah.
Okay. So out of this obstacle that you've been going through, now it's a hit. So we have a segment in our show called a shoe moment, right? And so what did you, and that just means that it's just a moment of that something that you went through with this process of opening up, or just in life in general, but basically surrounding your restaurant and the obstacles of getting it open. What happened to where you felt like, man, if they say this to me or they do this to me, it could have been the inspector, it could have been an employee, it could have been a family member that made you feel like, I'm gonna go to jail today. I'm gonna go to jail. If they say this or they do this, or something with a situation. What situation that you can say that pertains to this that made you feel like, man, if I do that, I'm gonna go backwards. Like you just was saying, what am I gonna do if I quit?
Yeah. That was for sure the inspectors. The inspectors were like a big challenge. And it was I just felt like we had a few disrespectful moments with inspectors. Like there would be a time where we would be like, there would be a few guys here doing like, construction or whatsoever. And we would have an inspector come out to check something out, and the inspector would walk right past me and go talk to those guys.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I kind of, like in that moment, like in like a moment like that, I kind of felt as if I was trying to fit in somewhere where I didn't belong.
Okay. And
it's like, do I belong in this world?
Right.
Like not the actual world, but in that world.
Oh,
right. And it was like weird. Then you'll have people like another inspector will come around. Oh, you own this? How old are you?
Okay.
And, how did you do it? Like, we're not here for that.
Right.
Why? Why does that matter?
That's right. That's right.
I'm not trying to be friendly because they're definitely like not friendly. And I'm not saying all inspectors. I'm not saying all inspectors because I have met good inspectors, but I am saying like I had bad experiences with inspectors pretty much.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
And they were
experience.
underestimating your ability.
That's what it was. It's
Yeah.
age and ability.
Yeah,
Yeah,
your
yeah.
age. That's why they was asking you how old you were. So they underestimated. But honey, you were able to let them know,
Yes.
no, we ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
You done proved it
Yeah.
now. So Natural 50 lady, she wants to know, are you coming to Minneapolis? And she says, what does he do differently than other chicken restaurants? What do you have? That's what she wants to know.
Okay. I feel like what we do different from other chicken restaurants is, like I say, fresh. I feel like I love to eat. I would say that right now. I love to eat.
Okay.
So we all been in chicken restaurants where you go into that chicken restaurant and see that big pile of chicken under that light. We've all seen that. Where the fries are under the light.
Right.
The
Just sitting there.
The
Just sitting there.
And they grabbing it right off the pile.
That's right.
So it's different because we also make our own batter as well.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
We make our own batter as well, but everything is fresh. I don't care. It's going to be fresh. The quality is there. It's going to be fresh. We're like, we don't put food like cooked food under a light.
Okay. So no waiting.
The only time food may see a light is if like it's already packaged up and I call like the order number or something, they're not here.
Right.
Okay.
And it just sometimes that's what happens in the restaurant. Somebody come in and order and they step back out.
Okay.
So we call the order number and they're not here. Okay, let's make sure their food stays warm.
Okay.
But if they're there in the moment when we call their number, you getting it fresh out the grease, right into the tray.
Nice.
And it's going directly to you.
All right.
So that's what I feel we do different.
All right.
All right. Then.
Well, we want to thank you so much for taking the time out to come talk to us because we know you're about to go back and prep for tomorrow.
Right. So we want to take more of your time.
Yeah, I'm about to go back to the register actually.
Oh, okay. All right.
Get busy then.
You're going to help the community, huh? Get them that fresh chicken sandwich.
Okay.
She was looking for.
Look.
The hot honey.
The hot honey chicken sandwich.
Hot honey. I'm gonna make sure I order that.
Listen, the hot honey is good on everything. From the jumbo shrimp to the hot honey catfish.
Oh, don't tell me
catfish. My mouth start watering.
Catfish.
Everything.
Catfish.
It's great.
Look, y'all go, if y'all in Chicago, go check him out.
Yep.
On the west side, Jus Chick-hen.
Yes.
Yeah, Jus Chick-hen, yes.
Thank you.
Yes, and we will. For the opportunity.
You're welcome, and we will be checking in on you. And me in 60 days, I'm coming to do a live podcast. Don't forget now.
All right.
Write me and schedule me on in because I know you're gonna be busy.
Yes.
And we're gonna be we coming down there to host live and see how your first 60 days went. Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
All right.
Have a nice rest of your evening.
All right, you too.
All right. That was a great discussion.
Yes, it was.
A young entrepreneur changing things, doing good things,
changing
people's lives.
Yes.
Especially hiring felons. Yes.
Hey.
Yes, that's a good thing. And then serving his community.
And isn't that nice how he said he went from he was a pharmaceutical tech, so he's serving his community. That kind of was boring to me.
And then no days off, so he's young.
He was young.
He's not having that one.
You know, he want to be kicking it a little bit still. And then went to
real estate,
wholesale. That, he wasn't really, but he was still serving his community. So now he found his purpose at 27. It's really, sometimes it always takes people, they be in about their 30s.
Before you find what you really want to do in life.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So this week, I seen, to switch gears, this week with COVID news. We got to check in with COVID news. The kids are still off.
Okay.
They're still distance learning.
Distance learning now.
And so I seen on the world news this morning that St. Paul School, that the kids were having a like they were protesting.
They are. They protesting because they don't want to be in the class until this is kind of settled down.
Okay.
Because the numbers are up so high in the schools and the teachers are being overworked. A lot of teachers not even, they're out sick.
Right.
So all the students are there, but they don't have anyone to teach them. So why are you holding classes?
Right.
So they are rallying, and they rather do distance learning for right now.
Okay. I seen that they're also saying that they feel like they're not learning, that everybody last year failed. And so they're trying to come up with ways of kids. I thought that was a little different. I wouldn't say weird. That this year that they care.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That they're not wanting to sit at home.
Right.
You
and
know?
slack off and stuff.
Yeah.
Kids used to be like, oh, I'm tired of school. I don't want to go to class. And then,
now
now
they
it's
wanna go
important
back.
to them.
Yeah.
These kids, they're tired of not getting the right education.
Right.
These 2-3 years has been taxing.
Yeah, and it's hurting them with they hate it, like the sociability.
Yeah,
they're really sad. And we look at the way the world is right now, especially with there's so much violence, right? Everybody's going crazy all of a sudden. There's always, every day in the news, you see something different with somebody getting killed, somebody missing, somebody committing suicide.
Yeah.
So COVID has really, really taken a big toll on every community, not just, our community,
Right.
every community.
Every community. So we want to thank everyone for tuning in, but our sponsors, number one, for just donating, people donating to our podcast.
And I have a shirt on.
Support our show on the Patreon.
From Her Designs.
Her Designs, yes. Thank you. She
is on YouTube. Yep. I will put links below.
Yes.
And she does customized T-shirts. And for family reunions, weddings, bridal showers, and just, personally. So I was very appreciative of her sponsoring us.
And Mama Shy.
Yep, Mama Shy. She's for high school performing arts. Check Yourself crew. She has a program there, and she has another program that teaches you about COVID, AIDS, HIV
awareness.
She's one of our sponsors, and then we have
Cashmere Lux hair products. www.cashmereluxhairsalon.com. You can get all your natural hair growth products, and moisturizes, grows your hair, beautiful for your hair. Then we have Bossed Up Beauty, where you can get your waist trainers, waist shapers, and active wear, and that is www.bossedupbeauties.com.
And then we have Miss Lena Beans Organic Plus, and we have body butter, sugar scrub, and beard juice.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So. www.lenasbodybutterplus.com.
And thank you for tuning in, guys.
See you next week.